My name is Dr. John Thistlethwaite. I am an assistant professor of anatomy and physiology here at Ohio Dominican University. I'm the director of the exercise science program and the department head of the natural sciences. When coming to Ohio Dominican University, students that come here, we try to do a number of different things to allow them to be successful when they get done, and not just successful, but successful compared to their peers. So we do a number of different things. In the classroom, we not only inspire and encourage critical thinking. We do this from the time that they're freshmen, and by the time that they're seniors, they're actually able to culminate this critical thinking into actual research. When students come to Ohio Dominican University, we get them engaged in research right off the bat. So as freshmen, what we do is we teach them what research is, and that all the knowledge that they will be gaining throughout college is done because of research. So what we do early on is we teach students how to disseminate and read a research article. We go through all the different aspects and parts of a research article, and then how to actually break those down and disseminate what's in each section, so that way they understand what makes up an introduction, what makes up a method section, what makes up the results, what do those results mean in terms of a discussion. As sophomores and juniors, they become very comfortable with reading research, and not just reading it, but disseminating it, and then coming up with their own conclusions based on the results of that article. So as seniors, what these students do is they come up with their own ideas about what they want to test, or their own research. So they will go through the entire research process. They come up with their own question. They design an experiment to go and bring about an answer for that question. They will decide what methodology is appropriate in order to collect data. They'll analyze the data, and then they'll interpret the data. And then after they get done with all of that, what they do is they'll put everything together into a manuscript. And then what we have students do is present that research. At the end of the year, every year, ODU has a symposium day where students will either present that research in poster format, or they could possibly do a PowerPoint presentation as well. Recently, we've had students present their research at national conferences, and just this past year, we also had students publish their research in a journal. So the culmination of, as freshmen, learning how to break down a research article, and then as seniors actually going through the research process themselves, and subsequently that leading to them being able to present that research, so that way you're portraying this knowledge or giving this knowledge to other individuals in the scientific community. A lot of times students will come in and they kind of have an idea of what they want to do, but there are many more job opportunities out there that students aren't really sure of or they've never heard of before. So what we have students do as freshmen is we have them become exposed to all different areas of, for example, exercise science or biology or chemistry, to know what jobs are available to them when they get done with school. This way, as freshmen, they kind of get an idea of, well, there are other opportunities out there for me. There's not just this one field that I can go into. The other thing that we do is we try to provide as much real-world experience for those students as possible. At the end of the freshman year, getting into the summer after their freshman year, we try to set up shadowing sites for students. This does a couple of different things. One, it gives them hours. So if they're interested in going or pursuing something like a medical degree or physical therapy or occupational therapy, what this allows for is them to gain hours within the field that a lot of professional schools require. The other thing that this does is this gives students an opportunity to realize what they would be doing when they get done. At the end of their freshman year, we try to set up several shadowing sites for students. We allow them to do this at home as well as around the Columbus area. So if a student, for example, is from Pennsylvania or from Kentucky or Northern Ohio, we can find sites around their hometown, so that way when they're at home over the summer, they can still get shadowing hours and they can still invest into what this career actually is, so that way they get an idea of, yeah, I really do want to go into this.